Hello. Man, it's been a long week. I did not get to do any streaming at all because I have been sick. Like, sick as a dog. But I got lots of new toys to play with. I'm going to try to do these tonight while my wife is out with the puppy dog. That's cool. This guy does not have many options, I'm pretty sure. Do him first. Wait, Lhykhis is actually female. Is it true? It's hard to tell with Eldar. Oh, I should bring this over here. There. Oh, he's all just one sprue. Attention. Apparently that's a point of failure. Okay. Where are my snippers? And I've lost track of everything. Oh. Part number 1 is third groin. Great. Four is the butt. Weird. It's weird. You'd imagine some of these pieces they could use and like consolidate into one piece since it's monopose. What do I know? And it's so nice after been sick for a while, and then suddenly, you know, a day or so later, you feel better. It's like a switch has been pulled. I mean, it could be the drugs, it could be the Mucinex, but I'm hoping that I'm actually over it. I'm hoping, for the most part at least. Oh, there. Wow, these really fit in interesting ways. Oh, hey, Black Storm, what's up? Just working on a couple of the new Eldar. This is Lhykhis, the not striking scorpion, but the warp spider. Phoenix Lord. Oh, cool. Oh, white armor, man. White armor is tough. I mean, for me at least. What faction are you doing? Legs. I worked on a couple of apothecaries recently. It was my first time trying the white armor. It was tough. Like, I think I did it the reversed way, where, like, I looked at some tutorials afterwards, of course, and I did the steps of, prime it white, and then give it a sort of like a dark tone, and then put in the details. And supposedly you're supposed to do the details first and clean up everything, and then do the tone with like a sort of like a contrast paint. So mine came out messier than I'd hoped. Let's see. Yeah, this is interesting feet connections. There we go. What kill team you doing? There we go. Legs. Okay, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a little messed up. This is a bigger sword. Then his head. It's a good amount of detail on this guy. Some wood lines too. There we go. Do a little bit more cleaning. This seems to be engineered pretty well. Fits together nicely. That one does look a little bit goofy. Like that. Kind of goofy. Still. I'll have to see how he looks when he's painted. Which way does this go? Sort of like, yeah, sort of downwards. I wonder if you can vary it some. Let's see. Neat. Page 2. Oh man. 13, 14, 15, 16. I wonder if you can interchange these. Probably not. 13. 14. Mm, 16. This was a bad place to put these joins. Oh, yeah. A lot of wall lines on this now. I really should like list the artist, like who's responsible for each sculpt. Because it'd be nice to know like the idiosyncrasies of the different people who do these things for Games Workshop. Like it'd be nice to be able to say like, oh, that's one of Joe's sculpts. He always does such good work. Or oh my god, that's Paul's. It sucks. Something like that. Alright. And it gives a word of warning for this. It says dry fit before gluing. This goes on like that. Give this a little bit of extra time because it feels like a little bit of not a really good connection, or maybe a little bit too much wiggle room. We'll see. This one goes back. Same as that one, or at least very similar. And these go on the interior, the bottom. How do these go? It needs to be clean. How do you do this one? That? Yeah, I think like that. think that's right. Okay. Cool. Come on. There we go. So far. I pretty much need just the rest of these pieces now. Hopefully this fits well together. I'm a little bit worried about the foot placement. I think that's it. Trash. This is super fragile. The web seems to be very delicate. Lots of little pieces to share. There we go. Okay, I think that should be it. Ooh. Uh-huh. Interesting. Let's see if this will work. There we go. Oh man. This has too much wiggle room. Too much potential for being wrong. I think that should be it. It's got too much flexibility. Wait, there we go. I feel snug. Yeah, that's right. All right. Hopefully this is right. Yeah, it looks like the picture. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe. It might be a little too far off. Yeah. Something's up. I'm going to try for that angle again. This has a little bit too much play. Yeah, no. That's completely wrong. This has to fit in somewhere. No, that's feels like it needs to be like this, but that does not fit. Maybe I chopped off something. It's possible. Try that. Alright. That's it. There, finally. Okay. Now this goes on the base. This guy looks cool, but he's a little finicky. Right, so this. That goes there. For sure, this goes up top. There. Oh, great. You know, it's probably better if I glued this guy in first and then stuck it to the thing. Because seriously. There. Get down there. Give it extra time. I want this to be a solid join here. Should have shaved that mold line. Maybe I can still do it. Okay. I must have screwed this up somehow because the joint is just not very good. I think that's it. Okay. Well, this guy was more of a hassle than I thought he'd be. It's all a cool little fiddly bit. Right. There you go. There's the dude. A little bit of a hassle, but still. You done. Next. The Phoenix Lords. I got a couple of them. I got a couple others coming later. And hey, Vanzy. Sorry I wasn't around. I've been like really sick. I kind of have had a flu for like a week. But yeah, Spider Guy. He's cool. He's kind of annoying to put together. This guy looks much more straightforward. Yeah. But I just gotten over I got gotten over the sniffles and stuff, and then my nephew came over, and for a weekend, and we put together some miniatures and stuff, and he was sniffling, and then when he left, I caught this devilish thing. He's got good rules now, though, supposedly. I like his look. And I always liked Dire Avengers, because I always figured they were like Guardians, but cooler. The first things that I ever painted and that I felt I did an okay job with. So I have a positive feeling about them. Even though he has a gigantic hat. Let's see, 3, 4. Yeah, this guy's really straightforward. He's like torso, torso, leg, leg, arm, arm, then cape. When I started with them, Guardians were metal torsos and legs with plastic arms and heads, I think. I'm not sure if the heads. Yeah, I think the heads. And they came in a box with like white styrofoam. and you got 20 of them. And the Dire Avengers that I got were $8.50 for a pack of 5 of them, but they're all the same figure. Well, I think they had slight difference. Like one had his guns slightly down while the others had their guns up. So it was like 2 variations. There's his other leg. There's his other leg. But the Phoenix Lords were after my time. I just had the cool X-Arcs. So I've never actually like done the Phoenix Lords except for recently Mogan Raw and Jane Zar, which I like those figures. But I needed something eventually to snap me out of my Necrons kick. He's got a cool cape. And sword. Right, let's clean him up. That's how all the like Aspect Warriors came in first edition. And then the X-Arcs, I think, were like $5 each. And the Avatar was like that big. They have just a spear. I have to say, I do like the modern Avatar much better. What are you up to tonight, Banzig? Do anything fun? I'm just trying to get back into the swing of things. Today was the first day I felt decent. Yeah, an Avatar with spear. The first Avatar. Yeah, the very first one. He was tiny. And he just was holding the spear up, straight up and down. You might be thinking of the one with the sword where he's sort of like holding it to the side. Yeah, the microscopic spear one, yeah. Is an interesting figure. Like you could see the DNA of what became the Avatar. Is it sideways? Well, the sword. Yeah, the sideways sword one is cool. That's when he first started. Like, oh yeah, I was like, oh, that's much better. That is cool. I used that Avatar figure. I kit bashed him, like swapped some of his stuff, like his decorations and stuff, and like his helmet, and I made a Malekith model. Like put him on a chariot with 4 cold ones pulling it. And like if you knew what he was, you know, you could see it pretty easily, but it still looked kind of cool to me, at least. I was, you know, a teenager, and not that many people in my local game store would do kit bashing. So I thought I was being very, very original. The Forge World one, is that the one where he's like really tall and just sort of striding forward? I think I've seen it, and I wasn't really impressed if it's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, really tall, skinny one. Yeah, I did not like that one. I really like the current one. I think the main reason I like the current one is because of the ability to give it no helmet. I like that. Like just the face and the wild hair. Thought that was cool looking. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. It's one of those figures where it's so well done that it kind of really helps you up your game for it. And it's accessible, has enough details. Made me very happy to paint it. It's actually like I have it on the desktop of my phone, my wallpaper. So every time I look at it. The last thing I worked on recently, I don't know if did I tell you about that I got the Catan Deceiver proxy figure. I painted that up. I like it. It's much bigger than the normal Catan figure because it's normal Catan figures like that big. I wanted something that was, you know, more impressive, and so I grabbed one off of Etsy. It's very nice. Yeah, they're really simple. Like they're tiny. The Void Dragon is nice, but I don't like any of the other ones. I don't like the Ascendant Shard. I don't like the Nightbringer. I mean, the concept of the Nightbringer looks cool, but again, it's like a 28 millimeter base. Yeah, it's very tiny. I think that's because at first they didn't really know what they were wanting to do with it, you know? I think that was right when they were changing up the lore, wasn't it? Here, I'll go get the other katana in a second. Yeah. Marines were tiny. Sorry. This is the Deceiver equivalent. Let's see. But I like this one better, even though it's kind of like, well, it's going to draw a lot more fire, but it definitely has a better table presence to it. And I think it kind of will work next to the Void Dragon Shard. But I think it kind of keeps with the theme. That old Elder Avatar looking mask. Yeah, thanks. It was really kind of simple, but I think it'll work. And I think it'll look better than Games Workshop's. Phew. It was so nice to wake up today and to actually have like energy and not be all like, oh god. Okay, now I need his guns. Oh yeah. Really, why are they strong in Warcry? Because of the scale of it or something? Excuse me. Or is it just something about the rules? There we go. Oh, so number of activations are important. Oh, oh, that's cool. Do a lot of people play Warcry around where you're at? Hmm. That'd be nice. Around here, it's people usually say they want to play stuff, but then it's just, oh, well, let's why not just play 40K? That's cool. It's always good to have options. This is going to suck. So Warcry is basically like Kill Team. Really? How so? You mean like Skaven and Goblins? Huh. Even Orcs? Surprise. Oh, but they have those cool boys, don't they? Which are like sneakier hobgoblins or something. Huh. That does not seem right. That is not right. That is better. This is like no join. This is flat surface to flat surface. Come on. Are there usually objectives in it, or is it just kill the other team? I'm gonna hold this for an extra while because I'm not confident in this join. Oh yeah? Oh, that's good. I kind of in 40K recently, like I watched those, play on tabletop things. I don't like all the different the missions that they cycle through from turn to turn. feel like objectives should augment the killing, but the killing should still be the thing. Run off the board. That's kind of cool. Alright. Yeah, that's much better. That actually fits. Okay. Okay, 11, 12. So there's no way to like mitigate that if you come into the game as one particular faction and you just get that objective, then you're screwed. Or a friend of mine sort of felt that way with playing Blood Bowl and dwarves. Oh, okay. So you can mitigate it somewhat then. That's good. I like this banner. I like that banner. That's pretty cool. I remember like cutting out banners out of a White Dwarf magazine for my Eldar. For my Dire Avengers. Oh, really? Units that get charged get to attack a lot more? Why is that? Oh, fight and fight. Interesting. Do they get to react if you fight them? Or they just have to take it? And then get double attacks. I guess that also makes it so if you're committing to melee, you need to make a good choice in, who to fight. Still, that seems a little weird. Huh. Oh, so you can roll like extra actions? Huh. Oh, really? How so? Cool. Do you have Do people have like attacks of opportunity or anything like that? If somebody tries to move in while you have reach on them, or they just have to? Oh, they just have to spin their move to close the gap. Yeah. Well, you can just go bat bat. Interesting. I get the feeling that this Asurmen figure was done a while ago because it feels like an older sculpt. Like I feel like somebody had finished it and then put it on the shelf for a time. Huh. Do a lot of armies have that as a special rule? This thing is fragile. You'd imagine that would be you imagine that would be a big draw to a faction if they could have that. Because action economy would be pretty huge with that. Okay. All right, shoulder pads. Oh, that's interesting. Iron Jaws are the heavily armored orcs, right? Or like the ones that look the most like normal orcs. There we go. What do you think of their aesthetic? Because I was looking at them with the bright like yellow and red armor, and it kind of like I don't know, something about it sets it off. Maybe it's the bright yellow and red boots or something. Something about it seems off to me. I'm not sure what. There's something. It's something also about like their armor, how it's composed. What am I doing? There. There we go. This guy is a lot easier to put together than the spider guy. I still have a fair chunk of orcs for 40k, and I haven't painted any, but I'm always going back and forth thinking about like what clan I'm going to make them. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I agree for some of it, but I'm not very well versed in Age of Sigmar lore. For me, it seems like Age of Sigmar lacks urgency in its lore, I guess. Or it feels like, how can anything mean anything in Age of Sigmar if the world's already ended and everybody's sort of in the afterlife? And they're fighting over souls and things and over different dimensions or elemental planes. It feels too detached from how down to earth it was with Old World. So it feels like the stakes mean nothing. Goblins are 4 armies. Well, Squigs and Spider Kev are like the night goblins, right? Sun Wolves. Oh, that's right. That's the new thing that came out like was it last week or the week before? With the they had like the extra riders on their wolves, something like that. And then the Cruel Boys you were telling me about. Yeah, they remind me of how traditional hobgoblins were depicted, like in D&D. The sort of vaguely Mongolian vibe to them. Or barbaric, I guess, maybe. But sneaky. Oh, are they? I thought those were Nobblers. There we go. I'm going to put this on the base first, and then put the guard on it. Oh, yeah? I like Chaos Dwarves. I remember it was right before I got out of the hobby was when they were coming out in Warhammer Fantasy, where they had that white dwarf, where they had the big gigantic hats and all the blunderbusses. There we go. Yeah. it's hard to. Yeah, it's like nothing matters then. If it's like the whole multiverse thing of if there's infinite variations of the same person or whatever, then nothing matters. Well, old world felt like things matter, but then again, it also had the problem that nothing ever changed, nothing advanced until they did the end times. All right, I think there, he's done. Ta-da! I got time to work on a little bit more. What should I do? It's trash. So should I start on the swooping hawks, the warp spiders, or the fire dragons? What do you think, Vanzig? I'll listen to your vote. Fire dragons look cool. Whooping coughs. The last warp spider guy left a bad taste in my mouth. I think I'm going to do the fire dragons. Unless you have a preference. They look nice. That's the back. I think definitely go with a fire pike for the Exarch. Well, you used to get the fire pike, you had to buy the Exarch separately. Oh, decals. Oh, I'm surprised. It usually comes with a little base for the little icon that you get with them. And it does not. Nothing matters. I mean, I've got a spare. The fire pike, I mean, it was good in first edition because it was basically just a longer range melta. But I don't know what it was when it became second edition. I know a lot of heavy weapons took a hit in second edition. Oh, huh. It was hiding. Well then. The think that was the big thing about it was like longer range melta. Choose the variant you want to build. Okay, so basically you have axe and melta pistol. You have fire pike, or you just have regular dude. Yeah. Oh, you know, that makes sense. But I guess this way, you get this for free, basically. You're already paying for it. Maybe it'd be smarter to get the axe, but fire pike looks cooler to me. If you could get all of them with fire pikes, that would be good. These are not very complex figures. Excuse me. Starting to run down. Yeah, I probably actually shouldn't get started on this because my eyes are dripping. Oh, good. Spam bot. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off on these for now. We'll do them next time. It's nice to catching you, Vanzig. I was jonesing, missing my Vanzig interaction. Gone for a week. Assault melted 3 12-inch. Huh. That's cool. There's no assault. Oh, straight 12 though. That's pretty good. That's pretty punchy. Okay, man. I'm going to stop for now. It was nice to be able to catch you. I'll talk to you later. See you guys later. Yeah, better melter. Yeah, take care. I might be back on late tonight because I don't know how long I'm going to be able to sleep. My sleep schedule's messed up from from being sick for so long. All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.